guys, how we doing? So today we're going to do a video on how to read market structure. It's actually one of the most convenient way of pattern recognition to where you know exactly which type of position that you're going for. So if you're going for a long, what you want to do is look for higher lows to higher highs. If you're looking for shorts, you want to make sure that the market is printing lower highs to lower lows. Right, I actually have a live trade going on right now. Quick 5-minute time frame execution. It wouldn't take too long, but hopefully by the time I finish this video, it will take profit. But let me go over what market structure is. Right, so let's see here. What I'm showing you right now is basically what market structure is. Right, so the easiest way to know what the market structure is or how to read it is to find your highest high, which is why I have the high and the low turned down for my chart here. Give me 1 second, guys. Almost forgot that I'm not actually trading the 5-minute time frame. I'm targeting the 1 hour time frame on this trade. So like I said earlier, what you want to do is have your labels turned on for high and the low. And basically what you would do is that you will go down the scale. So let's say this right here is a high, right? Well, if that's a high, then this will be a lower high. It's making a peak. As you can see, there's a peak right here. So this makes it a lower high. Let's see. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So that's how basically a market structure works. See? Lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Lower high because this is actually lower than this lower high, so that's a lower high. This is a higher low right here because it's higher than this low, so that's a higher low. This one, of course, will be a lower low because it's actually lower than this higher low. And this is a lower high because that's a high right there. This is higher than the previous lower high, so this is high. And then the following candle is actually a lower high. I know it's very confusing, so just bear with me. Well, let me explain this position I took here, right? So earlier today when I was ready to enter, just around 11 o'clock, right? It wasn't ideal because I didn't get all the confluences that I need to enter this trade. But now I've seen that sellers have taken control and buyers are losing control, and we got some momentum, of course. So that's pretty much what I want to go over with you guys is the market structure. This is going to be a very short video, but I might be able to add a part 2 to this video and show you guys the take profit. But there's a lot of things you have to look out for when you're trading. It's impossible for one person to teach another person everything there is to know about the market because there's so many things to keep track of with. So while I'm over here talking to you guys, right, and recording this video, I'm over here making sure that my price action, right, is doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing. Whereas I don't get stopped out and lose the profit I made a couple of days ago. See, this one right here, this will be a break of structure right here. So as you can see, the price is actually fluctuating right now because the bullish creates a doji. That means it doesn't want to go up any higher. It's actually filling up the whole liquidity gaps that we have inside the 1 hour time frame right here, inside the 5-minute. So the structure is bearish on the 4 hour time frame. So I could have traded all of this morning, but I didn't wake up early enough. So I missed these entries, but I could have traded all these pullbacks right here. Could have traded all these price corrections. Alright, so I'm gonna pause this video for now and we're gonna come back here for a part 2 when we get a little bit closer to our take profit. Alright, so this is gonna be part 2, right? There's no way possible for me to record the entire session on one video. So basically I'm gonna go over what's going on in my chart right now so you guys get an understanding about when to exit the market and when to stay in, right? So right now it's past 1 p.m. in the afternoon. In New York time right now, I'm pretty sure it's about 12 o'clock or so. People are finishing lunch and whatnot. So I just started this trade. So again, what I was talking about earlier is the lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. There's a high right here that you see, but this is a fake out. okay, was a fake out. The structure is actually lower high to lower low. And with all the fake outs, you're gonna see a lot of them throughout your trading career. That's the market's way of messing with you, pretty much. So what I like to do is when I enter my trade, it depends on which I'm trading, right? So if I'm trading, right, I follow the alignment and the structure on the 4-hour bias. Now, if I'm scalping, that's a different story. Okay, so from the 4-hour, what I do is that if you don't have synchronization turned on for your charting platform, I like to copy my analysis over from the 4-hour to the 1-hour so I can get a feel about what's going on, right? And on the 1-hour, right, we're targeting the next liquidity zone, which is at the 0 anchor point on the Fibonacci retracement. So the pullback is already done, right? The Fibonacci is drawn from 1.34903 all the way down to 1.33919, right? The happened at around, well, the pullback started around 7 p.m. I could have traded that this morning, but I didn't, because I didn't wake up. So now I'm doing the afternoon session, the back at around 10 a.m. But here's the kicker, 10 a.m. is actually 11 o'clock in New York, and they're pretty much having their lunch break. So you don't want to trade around that time. Let's see. That, let me go over the 15-minute. See, the 15-minute, you can see a double top forming on the 15 minutes. See that small double top forming right there? So this is definitely a bearish call. The MACD showing the buyers are losing control, sellers are stepping in, right? Which is why the price here is actually going towards my TP. Now, since we're not targeting the 5-minute time frame, right? We're targeting the 1-hour time frame. The TP is actually a lot lower. So everything on the 5 minutes is basically zoomed in. So if you want to see the full picture, you gotta zoom out, and there you go. I have my TP set right here. Realistically speaking, we might not have hit that TP today. We might hit it today at all, because the market is closing. Well, the market is not closing, but actually dying down within the next couple hours. So we're going to till the RSI is all the way oversold, right? That's my and look for a bullish reversal signal on the candlestick, so that way that I know, okay, we're getting to sell that way. Try this. DMI is showing momentum. Sellers are stepping in, right? Momentum is actually at 23. Anything above 20 is actually enough for me. I know most people use 25, but I use 20. Anything over 20 is good. The buyers actually losing buying positions. They're not pro anymore. Sellers taking over. It's actually, trading is actually very simple, but a lot of people just make it overcomplicated. So this one gonna close out at around, I would probably say it around right here for my target. This is for this to be my TP, but I'm afraid we're gonna have to move it up here later, and we can take in as much profit as possible. I could, however, let this trade play out overnight. The one thing I love is the fact that it's going to turn on me, because come 6 o'clock, that's when the Asia session kicks in, and it's very, I just say it's the opposite of New York. Alright, I'm gonna come back for part 3 in a little bit. Alright guys, just to give you guys an update, we are looking good so far. Okay, it's currently, you can see, crap, it doesn't get the time? No way. Alright, we're back. Alright guys, so I went ahead and closed out on this trade just because of the fact that the RSI was getting close to a full reversal. So we went ahead and got out and locked in on that trade.